Ladies and gents, we have the next performance.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to calibrate my brightness. That's the first thing I want to do. Because as an artist, I'm thinking, what have I got? What have I got skills-wise? What skills have I got? It's brightness, that's it. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to calibrate my brightness now. I'm going to calibrate my brightness. And I'm just going to, this is the list. This is page 1 of calibrating brightness. And brightness is kind of like, we'll raise the eye. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How are you?
I'm good.
How are you? We calibrate, we can go down, but we're going up and then we're calibrating.
How's it going?
I'm good!
Really?
Yeah, well, honestly!
How are you?
How are you?
Great!
Great. Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. Let's go on to page 2 of calibrating brightness. I'm good.
Professionally?
Professionally? Professionally! Professionally, how are you? Oh no! 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 A wee shame. I'm great. Do you feel great? I feel grand. How are you? Okay. How's it going?
I'm good.
Really? Honestly? How are you?
Great.
Okay. I think we really we found there was something in between there that really calibrated it. Let's see what's on the list here. The new book. I've got a new book out. I've got a new book here, and there's a lot of books out there about how to be an artist, how to survive and how to just survive as an artist, but they don't go far enough. But this book that I have written, there's a gap. How to be the greatest artist in the world. That's the book that I've written in here. How to be the greatest artist in the world. But not only the greatest artist in the world, the greatest artist of all time, #1 ever. And how do we do that? Chapter 1. Chapter 1, let's change Glasgow. But not your art, but let's change Glasgow to the settings for you. And then the UK to the settings for you. And then the world. Let's change the whole world, all the world set. Let's not change our art. Forget about that nonsense. Let's just change the entire world. Let's change the world. And that's in here, that's in here. That's how to be the greatest artist in the world. #1 of all time, ever. And there's a quote in here. Makes Picasso look like a part-timer. This book makes Picasso look like a part-timer. There's a new walk, and the new walk is this. There's one arm is very, very active. Right? Have you seen it? It's out there now, this new walk. One arm is very active, but one arm is passive. There's a passive arm, and there's an active arm. And what is that all about? What does that mean? And lots of people are discussing this new walk. The active arm and the passive. It's the conflicted walk. Why is there a conflicted walk out there? What does it mean? People are debating this conflicted walk. And it's because there's a lot of things that are easy, like buying things online. You can just buy things and they just arrive. But then there's so many difficulties as well with that. Like, how do we work out the difficulties of that? So we want to do things. This is the active arm. The active arm, progressive. We need to do things. But then there's this other arm, which is like, what are we going to do? Because decision making maybe has been taken out of our hands. So there's loads of decision making has been taken out of our hands. So it's this walk, the active walk. One arm is active and the other arm is passive. And then there's running. People are out running. People love running. And running is quite, when you're running, when you're running, you're out running. You're running. And it's quite boring. There's that, it's boring running. And everybody knows how to do running. And it's quite boring. And then you're doing this running, and then there's other type of running. There's a different type of running, which is not that running, but it's batshit running. You're like, I am fucking late and I have to get somewhere really fast. It's like this. There's this kind of running. And you see that kind of running, and that's real honest running. There's two types of running. But the worst thing you can do is try to cross over both these different types of running. Batshit running and leisure running. You know, sometimes you see people trying to cross over the two. Not good. So this is the shoe. Look at this. Look at this walk. This is what we're looking at now. That's a piece of performance art here. Look at this. Look at this here. It's this. It's just an artwork here. There's nothing to this. This is a load of nonsense, this. This is nonsense. And look at that. And it's making me walk in an unusual way. And that's all there is to this. There's nothing more to this. That's all there is. There's just this, and there's a room in Glasgow with a group of people looking at this person, walking up and down, like just doing that with a shoe. And they're trying to work out what is that, because there's nothing really to it. But the problem with this is it's a wee annoyance, isn't it? Because the shoe isn't fully on and it's not fully off. That's just like a wee annoyance. That's just a wee annoyance there. The shoe's sort of like not fully on and it's not fully off. It's half on and it's half off. And you know, what is it? What is that? It's like a little rebellion. It's like a little rebellious one. And it's going on and it's going on. And what's happening now is that I am now doing a monologue. The monologue's continuing on and on. And what does that mean? Why am I not leaving breaks? I'm keeping the monologue going. What does that say? Insecurity, that's what it says. Insecurity. Insecurity for like timing and breaks. And what comedians say is, it's all about those gaps of silences. That's what comedians say. It's all about silences. It's not very funny, is it? It doesn't work. So comedians are kind of wrong. But what Schrodinger's cat, this philosophy experiment of Schrodinger's cat is by you put a cat into a box and you take all the air out of the box, and at one point the cat is alive and at one point the cat is dead. And in Schrodinger's cat's experiment, you know, all he can be sure of is at one point the cat is alive and dead. And this works a lot like that. At some points it's alive and dead. Actually, it's nothing like that. It's nothing to do with the Schrodinger's cat experiment. That is the shoe. Let's read some things. Let's do a little reading of some stuff. But before I do a little reading, I do this. I couldn't get one without sausages this time. Okay. Just going to do a little reading. So, lifted out of himself. Run away from doing well, find a rat trap. Well done! You got it! Congratulations! Jesus, this is really going to do it for you. It will fairly lift him out of himself. What? Lift you out of yourself. Jesus, this will lift you out of yourself. Lift you up. Out of yourself. You lift it up. Out of your own self. This new great opportunity will lift you up. Out of yourself. Into a new optimistic, brilliant, incandescent you. Old you. Lifted into a new you. Like a butterfly. You can fly now in all the radiant beauty of this new successful opportunity. Everyone is watching and cheering in delight. Jesus, he's lifted out of himself. You've seen him lately. He's fairly lifted. It's given him a great lift. It's given him a great lift. A fair fucking boost, boy. Jesus, he's lifted out of himself. It's another reading. And I mean, I think I should read that. About the rocks. I'm going to have a little drink before I read the rocks. You are pushing a rock up a hill like Sisyphus. Or down a hill. Are you pushing a rock down a hill? Or watching rocks roll up and down hills on their own, like an animation? You are taking notes by the hillside, out the front of a cafe drinking coffee and wearing a wide-brimmed hat, watching the rocks roll by, up and down, all different sizes. Are they automatic or alive? The rocks are able to do the rolling. Life's hard and the rocks roll by. They can figure out the hard questions themselves. Let the rocks do the thinking. The rocks can explain the answers to audiences at official talks. I'll just watch the rocks and clear my mind of reasoning. The analogy of constantly pushing a rock up a hill is much better than reading an incomprehensible book that is totally pointless as the point. Watching rocks roll themselves is better again. Let the rocks roll themselves, for fuck's sakes. Let the fucking rocks roll themselves up and down the hill, all day and night. Let the rocks read the incomprehensible books that are pointless as the point. Don't think about the rocks. Leave them to it themselves. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Now, I'm middle-aged now, and some people say, oh, it's difficult to, be employed if you're middle-aged. And, you can't do certain things. You can't, learn code. And, you've got lots of chips and things in your shoulder and all this. But there's studies that say, middle-aged people are employable because they've had unique experiences. And they can balance and they're sensible. And they don't fly off the handle! They don't fucking fly off out of the blue. And they're able to just talk to people and say there's a situation, and they're because of their experiences, these middle-aged people, because of their experiences, they're able to just aggregate and see the temperature and tolerate and be balanced. And they're not flying off the handle, being dramatic about stuff, at the littlest, tiniest thing. I'm balanced. I'm a balanced person. I'm employable because I've been living all my life. And I've had all these experiences. And I'm not the littlest, tiniest thing isn't going to freak me out. No, it's not. I'm able to work with other people and collaborate. And I don't because I can say I don't give a shit about things. So, that's fine for middle-aged people. I could work somewhere, because I've been an artist. You think, what's your skills? And one of my skills could be, I could work in B&Q. Where's the paint? Oh, come on. Aisle 4. Come on, aisle 4. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the paint, aisle 4. And then it's where's the nails? Where's the what? The nails. You don't know where the nails. I do know where the nails are. I know where what aisle is it? Well, just come on, we'll walk. I don't want to walk with you just randomly and find things in B&Q. No, but there it is, aisle 7. Well, where's the? How you? Excuse me. Yeah. Where's the wood? What? Where's the wood? It's what aisle is the wood in? Do you know where the aisle in the wood in? It's an easy question. You just say where the aisle is. Well, it's why do we? I don't want to walk around with you and find wood. It's like B&Q. There's wood somewhere. It's out the back or down the. Well, which is it? Is it out the back or down the back? Well, have you got anything else in your list? Plant food. Well, I know where the plant food is. We can walk around. You see, I'm middle-aged. I've got experiences and I don't just fly off the handle. Lose my shit.